What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop and welcome to yet another Odd Facts video. Over the past several weeks and months, we've been going over every single type and talking about the oddest things about them. And that's exactly what we're going to do today with the fire type. Now the fire type has always been a fan favorite, because it's fire, so obviously it's really cool, plus it's one of the starter types, so it gets a bit of favoritism for that as well. However, as we all know, that does not mean the fire type is safe from some odd facts and trivia, because pretty much everything in the Pokemon world has some type of odd, weird, or quirky thing to share about it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and just get into it. These are 10 odd facts about the fire type and fire type Pokemon. Starting things off, the fire type is actually able to deal the most super effective move, if you will, compared to all the other types. This happens in the very specific situation where harsh sunlight is on the battlefield and your Pokemon is going up against a bug steel type or an ice steel Pokemon with Fluffy as an ability that's also been affected by the Forest Curse move, effectively giving it the grass type as well. In this situation, if a Pokemon with Flash Fire or Blaze as an ability used any damaging fire type move, this would result in that move being 36 times as effective compared to a standard super effective move, which is only 2 times as effective. Ironically though, the fire type is also the type that is able to accomplish the least effective move possible as well. This occurs in the very specific situation where rain is on the battlefield and the attacking Pokemon is going against a dual-typed Pokemon whose 2 types both resist fire, such as water ground, and this Pokemon has the Thick Fat or Heat Proof ability while the move Water Sport is currently active. With all of these conditions in place, this would result in an attacking fire type move only being 2% as effective as it would normally be. Moving on to an anime fact, in the Latin American version of the anime, the move Ember was actually called Ambar in the original series, which means amber as it appears instead of ember. In addition to this, in the Advanced Generation series, the move Ember was also incorrectly called Sorpresa, which is actually the Spanish name for the move Fake Out. Okay, here is a really funny one. The Korean name of the move Flame Wheel is actually a mistranslation because it literally translates to Flame Automobile. This is because the Japanese word on the screen right now, which frankly I don't know how to pronounce, oddly enough means both wheel and car. Believe it or not, there are a ton of flying type Pokemon, even ones who aren't fire type at all, that are able to learn the move Heat Wave. However, even though this seems odd in the English games, in the Japanese games it makes a bit more sense because the Japanese name of this move is Hot Wind, which obviously connects a little more directly to the flying type. Speaking of fire type moves and flying type Pokemon, the move Sacred Fire is the only physical fire type move where the user does not make direct physical contact with its opponent, which usually results in a move being listed as special instead of physical. Going back to the anime, in the movie Jirachi Wishmaker, there is a moment where Butler has his Dusclops use the move Will-O-Wisp. However, instead of calling it Will-O-Wisp, he actually calls it Kapitata. In the Japanese version, Butler uses the name Onibi, which is Will-O-Wisp's Japanese name, so it's really unknown how the name Kapitata got used in the English version instead of Will-O-Wisp. An odd thing about the Pokemon Slugma is that even though it's a Johto Pokemon, it's actually only native to Kanto in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and the same is actually true for another fire type in Houndour. However, even though Houndour was made available in Johto via the Safari Zone in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Slugma was not, and even though you can get it as an egg from the character Primo, it is still only native to Kanto in the wild. An ironic and funny thing about the Pokemon Vulpix is that during the beta of Pokemon Red and Blue, Vulpix's English name was listed as Foxfire, which coincidentally is extremely similar to the name of the popular internet browser Firefox, which coincidentally is a fairly popular nickname amongst the fanbase for Vulpix. And last but certainly not least, Generation 3 is the only Pokemon generation up to this point to have not introduced a fire type move that actually has the word fire somewhere in its name. And there we have it, everybody. Those were 10 odd facts about the fire type and fire type Pokemon. Now, because the fire type is always seen as tough or cool, I thought it was fun to go over this more odd side to the type as well, and hopefully you learned some things you didn't know before. If you guys did enjoy the video though, be sure to give it a like and let me know down in the comments below which of these facts was your favorite, or if you have another odd fact you would like to share. Be sure to let me know what type you want to see next in this series as well, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more new Pokemon content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, including plenty of stuff on the upcoming Sword and Shield news that we're getting next week, because I am seriously hyped about it. If you'd like to support the channel outside of just watching videos, you can also follow me on Spotify and give some of my Pokemon music a listen there, because that directly supports the channel here and the production of future videos, and it is very much appreciated. With all that being said though, I will be back on Thursday for another video, so be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified as soon as it goes live, and with all that being said, I hope you know I love you guys, and I will smell you guys later.